Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction, another Band-Maid reaction. It's been like 11 months, maybe a year since the last one I did, and I've been waiting to catch another one upon release, and I finally did that today, literally 13 hours ago. Band-Maid released Protect You. So here I am, going to be giving this one a shot right off the cuff. I have no clue what to expect out of Band-Maid anytime ever, other than pretty much consistent bangers, so I'm not expecting anything less this time around, but nonetheless, I've got to listen to it and hear what they have to offer this time around, so without further ado, let's go. Whoa, 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 okay, Jesus. Right out the gate, huh? Loving the 4 on the floor. Akane driving like always. I don't know if this is the mixing, but Psyche's voice sounds phenomenal right now. Maybe it's just been a while, but it sounds so comfortable in this range. I don't feel any strain or anything so far. Ooh, ooh. Great pattern on that kick. Seriously. That added so much extra punch to that section. I love that slight change up on the rhythm there too, right at the beginning of the chorus. It's just keeping everything a little bit more full. Oop, solo. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta respect Akane for slowing down on that fill there, too. Didn't double time it, I kind of expected it to be. This song has such a punch to it. Honestly, this one feels like there's a lot of drums brought to the front. They're very present. That's how it ends. Man, I was honestly kind of hoping for a bass solo, not gonna lie. Alright, I had to go get changed after that one. I was feeling the impulse to wear their merch after that. Man, what a powerful track. What an absolutely phenomenally powerful track. Like I was talking about with the mixing, I'm pretty sure that there's something they did with the mix this time around that brought everything to the front, especially the vocals had a little bit more of like an aggression to them, but the drums especially felt so much more forward than they usually do. They're usually present, of course, but this felt like they just shoved the drums up, like they saturated the hell out of them and brought them right up to the front. They were just so punchy. There was such a spice to it. I don't know who did that, but it was the best possible choice for this sound. And like I said, I kind of was surprised there wasn't a solo from Misa this time around. Usually she ends up getting at least a measure to play around with, but I guess they just decided they didn't need that for this one, which, to be fair, with Kanami absolutely blowing the roof off of that solo. I know a lot of people love to like lift up Miku. She's an amazing player, don't get me wrong, absolutely phenomenal, and a great vocalist to boot. She doesn't get enough love, Kanami. She does such a great job with everything she touches, and I feel like a lot of her talent ends up being undersung by the fan base as well as just casual listeners. I feel like so much attention ends up going to Miku that Kanami doesn't really get the love and attention she deserves, because she just blows the roof off every time she touches something. There's so many live shows of her just melting faces with solos. Again, not trying to minimize Miku. I put them on like the same pedestal a lot of the time. But there are times like this that remind me exactly why I always give Kanami that extra benefit of the doubt, because I feel like a lot of other people don't. She's almost like the underdog in this band to a degree, and that feels weird to say because, again, she is such a pertinent member in this band. She's absolutely important member. But so many other people have their specific bias, and I feel like I see more bias towards everyone else, including Akane, more than I do her. And honestly, it's kind of uncommon for the drummer to get so much love, but we all love Akane and what she brings to the band. She is literally the root of everything that happens, and all of her fills are always so tasteful. Like even in this one, leaving lots of space at spots where I thought she was gonna double down to let everyone else just kind of breathe through their parts. And that's a talent. That's a great drummer. Coming from a drummer to a drummer, that's how you're a drummer. You need to allow the rest of the band the room to shine. It's the same reason why like Joey Jordison and Slipknot wrote phenomenal drum parts, because he knew exactly when to stop. And again, coming from a drummer, knowing when to stop is extremely difficult because you want to keep going, and just reining that in takes a lot of talent, and that is very difficult to do. But back to Kanami, I think she just gets kind of like the bottom of the barrel, unfortunately, for a lot of people. They just don't see what she has to offer, and I love it when people actually do love and pay attention to her impact on the band. And stuff like this, again, is why people need to be reminded every once in a while how much of a powerhouse she is on the guitar. An absolutely phenomenal player. And back to Psyche for a second, I think that she had something going on with her voice in the mix again. I'm pretty sure that that's mostly what I was hearing here. But I feel like she was just really powering through this song in general. I didn't really feel any strain through that entire song. Nothing went out of her range, too high or too low. There wasn't any notable points of adjustment where I could kind of hear that they were fixing stuff. And usually she hides that well enough with her control that you can't really tell most times. But especially on this song, I didn't hear any moment where she was even struggling the slightest bit. So I feel like that was just her in her comfort range, absolutely belting the shit out of it. I also didn't know that this was apparently an anime ending song for Grendizer U. I haven't even heard of that anime, so I just assume it's something that I don't watch often, like a mecha or something like that. I don't tend to watch those. Point aside, with this and Sense, they have absolutely been killing their anime game when it comes to music. Absolutely brilliant on both of these songs, a 2-for-2 hit that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if there's any other ones that they've done that have been anime openings or endings, but those are the two I'm aware of, and both of those are absolute bangers. The fact that this is an ending is kind of unfortunate, because I feel like this should be up front and center. I don't know what the opening for that show would be, but apparently this being the ending, that opening must be an absolute boss-ass song. But anyway, I think I'll stop gushing because I'm literally just going to be gushing about them. This was yet another banger from Band-Maid. Absolutely brilliant on this one. The mixing especially as well. I don't know who did the mastering for this. It's kind of a hard thing to find in English, but whoever it was knocked it out of the park, making everything so well balanced and really making those drums punchy, helped sell this song that much more. But that'll be about it for this video, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you have any requests you want me to get to, by all means, put them down in the comments below. I'm not too picky about where they come from or what they are, so if you have something specific and people want me to get to it, they'll let me know down below. But if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff, Band-Maid or not, in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!